Put this to music. Incredible try. Pandemonium. Absolute scene. The crowd goes wild.
Kia ora, good evening, I'm Brook Ruscoe, she's Taylor Curtis, and tonight on The Crowd Goes Wild. In Fozzie we trust! The Blackcaps are earning their crusts. Maroons must be taking Taylor's job. And the Kiwi Ferns bust down on the mic with Storm.
All that plus we have some NPC finals froth and we can, come on, can we please claim Volk as a Kiwi?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Can we?
Absolutely.
Yeah. But first.
The big juicy news story at the top of the show.
Leading your CGW tonight, the All Blacks have a semi, and it's growing closer with every moment.
A win on Saturday against the Pumas would see the All Blacks contest their 5th World Cup final. And Fozzie was all set to run us through his changes to the team when he got distracted and asked the question I often ask myself when I see a beanbag.
What is that, a beanbag?
Good question.
It's a beanbag, Foz. Yep.
Then someone asked Sam Cane what sort of pre-game snacks they'll have in the sheds this weekend.
Look, we probably won't know for sure until we get to the game, to be honest.
Geez, these journos over in France could really do with a rev-up. Someone asked about the bloody changes.
Mark's, he's done his time. He's been, a form winger through this tournament for us, and we really got a lot of faith in him and believe he's in a good place to play this game.
Finally! And Sam Whitelock also does a bench switcheroo with Brodie, and Colsey gets a written order to release the Tongan bulldozer, Samisoni Takiaho.
He's got a lot of pent-up energy and he's ready to go. So we're just using a little bit of the energy of the squad at this stage because we feel we can.
Meanwhile, over at Pumas HQ, Marco Cheika is not giving the vibe of a coach facing the All Blacks.
Yeah, good to see you, mate. Following the other teams, not just Ireland, I like that. You're asking me complicated questions in another language, it's killing me.
It's a bit above my pay grade.
His chillness scares me. That's worrying sign.
Yeah, it does scare me just a little bit. All right, let's head straight to Paddy, because we can do that because we have technology here. It's a beautiful thing to have. And we have a man joining us who has been to the dance many times, Nisbett. Bonjour, how are we feeling heading into this one?
Bonjour, guys. Yeah, feeling pretty damn good, actually. I think we got over the major hurdle in the quarterfinal, obviously against Ireland, the #1 team in the world. Argentina are a team that we normally deal with, although, as we know, and it's been well documented, they have beaten us a couple of times recently. But, look, feeling pretty damn confident, really.
How do you think that we managed to start well? Because once we get that lead on, that's where we build the confidence, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely, and it's important. I mean, we got out to 13-0, and so it was all on Ireland to come back at us. We haven't always started well at this tournament, but it is very important, and I think it will be too, to break maybe the spirit of the Argentinians early, and then, of course, you can build from there.
Run us through your thoughts on the change of this lineup. Obviously, the performance that we had last time, Leicester was amazing on the left, but Mark Taylor has been amazing all year long, so they've changed it up. Whitelock's back in the starting lineup. What are your thoughts on the change?
Yeah, look, it's a little bit controversial, I guess. The old adage in rugby is you don't change a winning combination, but we know that Mark Taylor would have been there against Ireland had he not been a naughty boy. So that's possibly not a change. Maybe a little bit surprising that Brodie Retallick is now in the reserves and Sam Whitelock, but hey, you don't lose anything. And that's the luxury, of course, of having great depth in the squad, which the All Blacks have.
And looking at the other side of the draw, South Africa, England, there's a little bit of beef there, so that 2019. So what can we expect from that?
Yeah, look, I don't think this game will open up a great deal. I think it'll be fairly tight. That's certainly the way England plays. And South Africa, although they did show in their semi-final or their quarter-final game against France that they are capable of scoring tries. So I'm picking this will be fairly tight, and there'll be a lot of penalty goals kicked in this game, maybe a lot of drop goals too.
Who are you going with? I know you're not a betting man, you can't say too much, but if you're a betting man on this day, who would you have? Who do you think's going to make the final on the other side?
I think the Springboks. I just think they're a better all-round team. England, you know, their form coming into this tournament was pretty average. Then they played really well to beat Argentina, and they played well enough to get through. They might have been a bit lucky against Fiji, so I'm picking the Springboks. I think they've looked pretty damn good at this tournament.
Nisbett, thank you, bonjour. Hopefully we hear you for another Monday. That's the plan.
See you guys.
Absolute legend. Now, leading into the World Cup, there are a lot of people doubting the Blackcaps' chances, like Taylor over here. Not me, I had complete faith, but Taylor, absolutely none. Zero faith had. And they took on a history-making Afghanistan team, so they'd have to work as hard as Shane Watson's buttons here.
His Karen ball was the one that was...
Will got a young 50 and earned a thirst for a big bot, but the wheels came off. Not off this thing, though.
Boom, straight through. Out as well, and New Zealand are collapsing here in front of us.
Calm down, Smithy. Glenn Phillips steadied the ship with a 50 before change of innings, and Matt bloody Henry.
Just jerks back enough.
And from Nutrigreen screaming to an absolute screamer. Look at this.
Santner leaps back and takes the most magnificent catch one-handed.
This is his strong hand. Of course, he's a left-hander, but look at that, the timing of the jump, stretching of the hand. It is out of this world, this catch.
It's my good hand, but he wasn't done yet, going on to clean up the tail.
Oh, dear. And Santner's got another. Gone. Game over. Santner picks up a treble.
Easy as that, 149 runs. The margin. Next up are India on Sunday night.
Ooh, we're looking good.
Looking very good. Look, I'm not going to come out here and say I know all about cricket, but one thing that I do know is that if you have Sam Cane, if you have Sam Cane there.
Sam Cane.
How good will he be? Kane Williamson, if you have him just sitting on the bench waiting in the wings, I know you're sitting in a very, very good place. They're playing great cricket in the middle of the order today, kind of steadied it up there, and it was a little bit wobbly at the start, but man, they're looking very, very bloody good.
You just want to throw Sam Cane in there because he had a stellar performance against Ireland.
What can't this man do at the moment? I think this India match is going to be huge as well because I don't think they're going to lose the next game, and then they take us on Sunday, and we'll be the only two undefeated teams. So that'll be a real test for us, but these Blackcaps, man, playing a very, very good brand of cricket at the moment. Well done, boys. The inaugural WXV tournament kicks off this weekend with the top 6 teams in the world battling it out across Aotearoa for the next 3 weeks.
Apparently, my invitation to the launch got sent to my twin sister's email, so Maya Roos picked up the mic for CGW.
Hey everyone, we're here at the WXV opening at Te Papa in Wellington. Taylor couldn't make it, so I'm taking her job.
You better make me proud.
I'm actually quite shy. Happy to be back in New Zealand?
Yeah, so happy. Always happy to be back. New Zealand's great, but it has a special place in my heart.
Oh, cool.
And yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
So I'm not very good at this. I'm taking Taylor Curtis's job.
Not off to a great start. She'll get there.
What's another question?
Ask about the weather.
Are you guys happy to be back in New Zealand? Are you liking the weather?
I was kidding.
Yeah, it's good to be back. Just getting off the jet lag. A little bit windier than I thought, but no, yeah, it's great to be back and see different parts of the country.
Oh, it's Sophie Dagodi. Oh, do not embarrass yourself.
Hello, Sister Sophie.
Hi.
How many kicks are we expecting this tournament?
Hopefully lots, because we're scoring tries.
That's it. That's all we needed to know. From you? Kicks from you?
Sure, but you never know.
Chip and chase.
Oh, general play.
I did a crossfield the other day. I was a bit inspired, so maybe you could do some of those.
Yeah, I'll try to follow in your footsteps then.
Did you hear that? One of the world's best. The people just want to know who the best at poi was today.
Oh yeah, I think it was Bunce actually.
Absolutely not me. I can guarantee that there was not a lot of catching of the poi.
Apparently you have to let the poi hit you. Lou said you got to spin it hard.
Oh yeah?
And you just... Who was the best team?
Maybe French.
No. Oh. Thanks, guys. This was Maya with Crowd Goes Wild. Back to you in the studio.
She did so well. Yes, Maya.
Okay, be honest. What were you just saying off you?
I said she did so well. She messaged me and she said it was fun.
What, rank it out of 10?
It was great.
Oh, yeah. Keep your job,
I don't rank. But this is a massive game. Well, Black Ferns haven't faced France since the semi-final in the Rugby World Cup last year, and we only won by 1 point, and because the
penalty at the very end.
Lost the kick.
Thank you so much for that. We appreciate it so much.
Yeah.
Hey, just run us through Maya as well, because Absolute freak. She's so young. She captains the team. What makes her so special?
Well, she's from College Rifles.
Oh, you've said enough. You've absolutely said enough.
I'm biased now. She's just, I don't know, she's worked alongside a whole bunch of other black ferns that had been in the environment before, like Eloise Blackwell, and she's just had a good sense of people around her. There's so many black ferns out of Rifles, so I was not being biased. I was being quite, straight onto it. Roa Hayes from the same club, Liana Mikiele-Tu'u, same club. So, yeah, but good combination. But the kicking game...
Keep going. Keep going. You miss every show you don't take. Hey, after the break, a twisted NPC final promo. Y goes deep into the bag, flag territory. And Makoni chews a fat with a halfback.
The Silver Ferns are hunting for their first win in the Constellation Cup tonight. But good news, the game is at the Fortress.
Yeah, they always say that the crowd is like the eighth player. And in Invercargill, I'm very, very grateful to be on the right side this time. I hate coming here and playing here in ANZ, so it'll be so nice to have this crowd behind us. It will definitely make a difference.
Crazy.
Good luck to our girls. They do a good crowd down there. Very, very good crowd down there. Speaking of good crowd, I've seen enough Samoan flags around Auckland this week to sink Waiheke Ferry. Does anyone know what's going on? There's Lug on at Eden Park this Saturday, and it should be epic because their fans like to party. They do. They like to party.
Hey, that's right, 685 to the world, baby, and this weekend, Samoa will be taking on the Kiwis in the Pacific Championship. Who are you here to support? Samoa, man. Well, how good is it having Samoa come head-to-head to New Zealand to play?
Seriously, I am overwhelmed by the support, by the turnout. We are in the heart of Auckland, and it's amazing to see school kids wag. Don't do that.
I don't know anyone. I'm just a bandwagon. He's a bandwagon. Who's your favourite player?
Julia Barlow.
On the back of World Cup last year, I think it was unfortunate that we didn't get to pit stop by Auckland. I know they've been waiting, but it's awesome to be back in town and just seeing all the love from the people.
It lifts everyone, gives us energy, especially hearing them on the game on Saturday. So the louder they are, the more energy we get from them.
Putting that blue jersey on my chest is, I never take it for granted. I'm representing my family and putting them on my back.
I think that's what it's all about. We decided to play for Samoa and represent them in the World Cup, and obviously what we were able to build. It's awesome to see the young boys coming through and put their hand up to represent Samoa. So,
how much does this sort of support motivate you going into the weekend?
It's massive. From day one when we turned up in Auckland, it's crazy the scenes that they have here, the love that they have for the team. This is everything that we probably imagined.
Yeah, honestly, no matter what happens, I know those flags will never stop waving.
No, absolutely not. Like I said, win or lose, wave them high. It's not about the result. We're here to express our pride in our culture, come together as a community and show the world, show Auckland, show New Zealand, everyone, that it's Toa Samoa 685 to the world.
Ooh, it's going to be a party at Eden Park.
Absolute vibes, absolute vibes. They got a squad. One thing I'm really going to miss, and this is kind of like slightly off, we didn't really talk about them, is Brian To'o and Stephen Crichton, the bromance, the beautiful bromance that they had at the Panthers. He's obviously leaving, and that's one thing I'm going to miss. So we have to enjoy it while they're going to play with Samoa at 685. They obviously came off that tough loss against Australia during the weekend, but this Kiwi squad, man, we have ourselves an absolute squad, and injuries galore, but we got a good team. Yeah,
and I think the crowd are going to be divided. You're going to have a whole bunch of Samoan supporters, and then you're going for the Kiwi Ferns as well. So you're just like supporting just good bloody league.
If you've ever tried to wave those flags, you know how sore it is on the old forearms. You want to work out those forearms better than most, just go grab yourself a flag, chuck out the window and just give it one of those. Forearm workout better than most.
Yeah, I was going to say a lot harder than it looks. I've seen the videos from the inside of the car and they're holding it for their dear life. It looks elegant. You're like, yeah.
It's a special gift. Either you got it or you don't. One thing I do like about this Kiwi squad too is obviously it's our first head up this year, but we are missing a lot of guys and we still have a squad. Jordan Ricky, Sean Johnson isn't playing. Obviously Dallin's not a part of the team this year. Tohu Harris as well. So a growing time for this Kiwis team. Exciting time for this Kiwi squad as well. So excited for this one. Hey, with the World Cup semis on this weekend, you'll be forgiven for remembering that there's another ding-dong of a footy match on.
Yeah, it's the NPC final on Saturday Arvo, and just to get you fizzed up for it, we've made a trailer, because why not?
Warning, the following unpaid parody advertisement has been made without the approval of Bunnings Warehouse.
Look, come down and see us. We've got everything you need for your small projects like plastering or shield repair to your big projects like winning the NPC final.
It all comes down to this.
And for the first time, Hawke's Bay have made the grand final of the NPC.
The Bay are gearing up once again as they look west and set their eyes on the horizon. But Taranaki know they're coming, and the Bulls will sniff out whatever the Hawke's Bay lines up. It's a battle of the lower North Island opposing coasts. The Bulls are ready to charge, but what about the Magpies?
You've got me there, I don't know.
Does the Bay have it in the bag? Will they kick into gear?
Yeah, we've got one more, so we can't really celebrate.
Will they knacker the Naki? Will it be Chur Bay or Nah Bowl? Who will beat each other by 15% on the same stocked item? Everything is on the line. It's the Bunnings Warehouse NPC Grand Final.
Well done.
Oh, that's going to be unreal.
Well done. That is
Shots, Fitzy.
Great job, Fitzy, putting that one together. How are you feeling about this one? Obviously, you know it better than most. How are you feeling about the final?
Oh, I'm excited that we've got two different teams that we're not used to seeing in finals, right? I'm sorry, Wellington. And Tassie, my beloved. But it's exciting, and there's so many good talent still out there. You've got Stephen Perafeta, you've got Peter Gasuakula for Taranaki, and then on the other side, you've got Chase Tietia absolutely ripping up.
Ripping it this year.
Yeah.
Brad Webber's in there running the pack as well. I think having the Yarrow Stadium sold out. I think they've sold close to 10,000, which is great. It should sell out. That'll be awesome to have them back down there as well. Who you got? Who you got? Oh, pressure. You got
no, Taranaki.
I got Naki with a Perafeta win. He's going to kick it at the end, and that's going to be the one. I got the same.
Oh, that's just such a...
Yeah, I've got Perafeta to win it.
Hawke's Bay don't have it in the bag?
Oh, touché. Hey, the All Blacks face over a ton of prime Argentinian beef on Saturday morning in the Rugby World Cup semi-final in Paris.
Yeah, there's a lot at stake, which gave James McConey and former All Black Andy Ellis an idea with the NZR Plus credit card.
Well done.
Oh, there he goes. He's a swirler and a sniffer.
How are you feeling about the game this weekend, mate? What's your gut?
Pretty good. I went through the emotional roller coaster, so I'm okay with this weekend. I think the All Blacks will win, but you tell me, you've played Argentina. What's it like playing against them?
Yeah, I reckon the closest I compare them to is almost like the French. They play quite an exciting, unpredictable style of play at times. You know, they'll offload through tackles, or they'll get tackled and pop it up, and someone will come sprinting through. That kind of style, a little bit unpredictable.
Yeah, the offloads feel quite old school, you know, like they hit the deck and they pop it up and they hands through the tackle and just see who's around, you know.
Yeah, they look like they're playing in the backyard sometimes, you know. So that's probably the thing that makes me a little bit anxious, I suppose, you know, about this weekend. I feel like our boys are in a great place, but that Argentinian style, and don't forget they've beaten us in recent years, so they'll have that belief in the group that, you know, we can do this. This isn't a one-off thing. I kind of also think that Michael Cheika factor is one. I know a lot of boys that have played under him, and they say he finds really unique ways to inspire and motivate them in different ways.
What about no Pablo Matera? He's the heart and soul of that team. How do they replace him?
Yeah, that is big. That is big. He is one of their go-to guys, right, in the big games. Look, the way I see it, mate, is when you start to believe and really feel it within the team, and that's when teams get really hard to stop. And that's I kind of feel where Argentina are at now, and they've got nothing to lose, right? They've got nothing to lose. I mean, in saying that, man, this is that All Black team is in a mood at the moment, so their stakes look incredible.
Really?
Yep.
This place is called Santa Carne, which literally means saint meat, or Santa's meat, which has different connotations. But yeah, I can't wait.
What are you talking about?
Guys.
Oh, mate,
Wow.
really?
Bon appétit.
We are on here.
This is massive. I actually brought some of my own Kiwi meat with me, some quality Kiwi beef.
Wondering what that was.
Bit of Brody.
Guzzler. So what, do I have to stare at him as well now while I eat this steak?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Well, thanks for inviting me out for date night. This is amazing.
Well, thanks for turning up, because some people don't. I'm glad you did.
I'm so sorry, Andy, for dealing with James McConey. Oh, he's so good.
New bucket list is have Kendall at dinner with McConey. He seems like an absolute gem to have a dinner with. How are we feeling? We obviously spoke about it with Nisbett, but it's close. I feel different about this one, and he probably talked about it. It's such a roller coaster of emotions after that performance, but this Argentinian team, nothing to lose. Michael Checker at the helm.
Yeah.
It's just,
that is dangerous not to have anything to lose, but I think the All Blacks are just switched into their own...
Come on, talk to me.
Their own gear. Like, they don't care about who they go up against. They're just ready. It's like, this is playoffs, you know? And I honestly think we're going to go and win the entire thing. It'll probably be against South Africa, so I'll say it.
Right, stay on the
field.
field.
We'll win the whole thing.
Keep 15 guys out there for the whole game. I'll be very, very happy. Hey, still to come on the show, Alex the Freak Volkanovski, Taylor the Freak Curtis with some Blackburns, and we try to find Storm's maternity cover.
The Volkanovski crew, absolute studs, man. He jumps in and we end up making a fight that's one of the most anticipated rematches ever.
You know, usually I have really good preparation. There's a very strict path that I have to do and have to commit to. So I believe this is going to be the most dangerous you've ever seen me, purely because of that.
The card that everyone has been waiting for in Abu Dhabi.
This is what I plan on doing. It's either it doesn't work, or I get this highlight reel finish and absolutely blow up for taking this on short notice.
That is a scary man right there.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for Sunday. UFC 294 is going to be absolutely amazing. Now, we have already talked about the triple header, but let me remind you again, there is a triple header league fiesta happening at Eden Park this weekend.
Our Kiwi Ferns are taking on Tonga, and Storm got so fizzed about what she saw when they played the Jillaroos last weekend that she wanted to learn a little bit more about some of the team.
Hi, my name is Mela Hufanga, and I'm from the NRLW. Oh my gosh, that didn't even make sense. Do I say hi? Hi, everyone, or just hi, my name is... I hate this. Hi, my name is Mela Hufanga, and I play for the NRLW Brisbane Broncos.
My full name is JL Robbins-Ritty. For, league club, Canberra Raiders. Yeah, okay.
Angelina Tiakaranga Katoa and St. George Dragons.
My playing style? Oh, man. That's a hard question. Can I hold this?
I'll try to keep it simple, you know, just run hard, tackle hard. You know, not try to overthink it. I'm a prop, so our jobs are pretty simple, yeah.
A little bit elusive. Because I'm small, I try to use my speed instead of my power.
Finding space, or more like my half putting me into space and just hopefully hitting the right lines.
Yeah, she's pretty good at that. Mele and Shay come from union backgrounds, but have found their calling with league. How'd you get into it?
Well, I didn't get a contract with Black Ferns, and then got in contact with an agent, and then he got me a gig with Canberra Raiders.
League was the sport for me. I just felt free, and, you know, I could just not only be myself, but, I don't know, just have fun out there, and yeah.
And as for Angelina?
Funny story, actually. I actually started playing tennis from the age of 4. I only quit 2 years ago because my mum put me in a fitness program to play footy, and then it was just for tennis, and then I actually fell in love with it, and I was like, put the tennis rackets down, and pick up the boots, and that was it.
Tennis to league, you probably couldn't get much different.
Yeah, my mum was crying. She was like, oh, what happened to my baby girl? You know, got the undercut, and then that was it. Yeah.
Do you have a party trick?
A party trick? What's a party trick?
Probably just drink, vortexing.
I think I can try whistling with my teeth. See that?
I mean, was it just whistling?
It's not! Look, you gotta look carefully. Don't zoom in on me, please. See?
Yeah. Storm Purvis, crowd goes wild.
Mele Hufanga is one of the best. Are you trying to do that?
Can't do it. Party trick, well done. I'm a big fan of Mele.
Yeah.
Huge fan.
Yeah.
I love what she's doing. Obviously, jumped over as well, but she's just so talented out there, just an absolute freaking beast.
Yeah, I've had her run at me several times and
how'd
she
that end
squished
up?
my head. Yeah, but she is amazing. She's like pretty much the ma'anono of her own kind, Mele Hufanga, obviously.
Like that.
But she's played for Tonga before, They're going up against them.
Yep.
So then she's like, oh, they're going to probably have it out for me, but she can't wait. She relishes in those things.
Love it.
Yeah.
Hey, what does Jeff Wilson, Sir JK and Susie Bates all have in common? They're rich, but they're also brilliant crosscoders. So that's why we here at CGW, we pride ourselves on finding the next best thing.
Yeah, we take that very seriously. That's why when I stumbled across 2 maestros of the game, it got me thinking, what else would they be good at?
Do I have a time or no?
Well, you get about like 30 seconds.
Croissant. Snail. Yes. Oh. I actually drew Gary the other day. Snail didn't even finish.
Ruahei felt confident, so she made it into a competition.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Okay.
Hat, top hat, cheese cutter. Oh,
No,
okay, is that a Japanese hat or
No.
French one?
This whole quiz is on France.
I don't know if you know
I
it.
thought it was a cheese cutter hat.
It's a beret.
Oh, I don't even know what that is. This might be tougher than it looks.
Wait, can I write words? No, okay. Okay.
Is that a beetroot?
No, but it is a vegetable.
I don't think you're allowed to act either. Onions?
Yes.
Nice.
Is that canned tomato?
No, nearly though.
A few moments later.
Penguin?
Yeah, and what's a penguin on?
Happy feet. Bluebird chips.
Yes! Yes!
Salt and vinegar?
No!
Oh.
And this is going into that.
Dip.
Yes! Yes! And what kind of
Onion
chip?
dip.
Yes. Hopefully, I know the word.
Hopefully I know the word. Beret.
Beret, man! Oh, Eiffel Tower.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, that's an insect.
Yep.
A kutu. Is it? Oh.
That's French.
Oh. A frog.
Yep, but...
Frog legs.
Yeah. The fact you got that from this is amazing.
Well, you can do whatever you like on the set.
How am I gonna... I just don't know how PC this is going to be.
It's a chicken. Rooster.
No, it's a rooster, but what's...
A cock.
Yep, he's a man.
French cock.
Yeah.
That's really good.
How this art's going to like transfer onto the field, but your combo's real strong.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
Brooke, I've got to ask you, what's this?
Eiffel Tower. Absolutely nailed it. I don't think I would have got any of those. Don't think I would have got any of those. Hey, good luck to everyone. This is one heck of a weekend for sport. Ferns are up
Starts
next.
at 8 a.m.
Oh, we need another Monday, All Blacks, boys. Come on.
This is sick. Put this to music.